This is part 2 on setting up a cheap VPS with Virtualmin and prepping it for Aegir. If you missed the part 1, go check it out. Alright, now we're going to install Virtualmin. Virtualmin is free. It's got GPL, open source GPL license. I'm going to show you how to do it. With it, you can kind of create servers similar to the way WHM and cPanel can. But mostly what I use is Webmin on it. What it does is it allows you to kind of manage your Linux server. It's pretty sweet for beginners that don't like doing stuff in the command line. So first what we're going to do is we're going to go to Virtualmin's website. Up at the top there's a download button, and click on that. Scroll way down to the bottom and there's going to be this Linux and FreeBSD link right here for the free version of Virtualmin. I'm going to right click and click copy link location. I'm going to go back to Putty. I'm going to type in wget, W-G-E-T, and then right click on Putty. And what that's going to do is that's going to just download the install.sh file, basically an install script. And then I'm going to type in sh space install.sh. And that's doing is that's basically going to say, hey, run this script. In doing that, it pops up and it asks you, about the licensing info. And it tells you what systems are supported. And it tells you what systems are supported with this install file. And this is one of the reasons why we picked Ubuntu 8.04, 64-bit. Okay, so I'm just going to say yes. I read it. And then this is a waiting game. See you in a couple minutes. Now that Virtualmin is installed, we're going to go to HTTPS. Don't forget the S for secure. Your IP, not actually your IP, but that IP address, that number you used in Putty, :10,000 in your web browser. You're going to use a username of root, you're going to use the password that was supplied, and then we're going to set Virtualmin up. So HTTPS : my IP address 10,000. Now I get this thing pop up and tell me I have an untrusted connection. This is okay. So I'm going to click I understand the risks, add exception, click get certificate, confirm. Then I get to the login page and I'm going to type in root. I'm going to type in my root password. And I'm in. Before I do the post installation wizard, I'm going to go to Webmin, servers, MySQL database server. I'm going to type in the root MySQL information that I'd put in when I installed it earlier, with a login of root. Click save. Alright, then I'm going to go back to Virtualmin and click on system information and then start the post installation wizard. This wizard is basically just going to set several settings in Virtualmin, and I usually go with the less RAM option as I don't use Virtualmin very often, and I don't use my web servers for incoming email. So I'm going to make sure both of these are no. Click next. On this page I'm going to say no to ClamAV server scanner since I don't do any mail on this server. I'm also going to make sure Spam Assassin is no. I'm going to make sure I'm using MySQL and not this one. And since we already set our MySQL password, I'm going to leave it unchanged. Click next. It says, ta-da, you're complete. So if I click next again, it takes me to the main Virtualmin page. Now if I click recheck and refresh configuration, it's going to get halfway down and give me an error. So the way to fix that error is to just do another apt get update, apt get upgrade. Then if I go back and click on system information in Virtualmin and I click refresh, it will run through it and it will tell me my system is ready to use Virtualmin. If I go back to system information again, I don't have that little yellow bar and it tells me information. Now I've noticed this real memory used isn't really right compared to top. If I go into PuTTY and I type in top, I can see the memory I have used is 275. If you bought the VPS package number 1 where you have 512, you're still doing pretty good. You'll still be able to run several websites on this. So next what we want to do is we want to up our PHP memory. This is something that the Aegir instructions don't tell you to do, but that most people do anyway. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to type in nano, and we're going to edit this file that's located in this location. So nano etc php 5/patchy/php.ini. Then I'm going to hit Control W and search for memory. And usually the first one that pops up is your memory limit, and I'm going to just change it to 96 meg. 96 is just a nice number. I like it. Then I'm going to hit Control X. You can see down here it tells you how to do everything. I hit Control W and that's where is. I can hit Control O to write out. I can hit Control X to exit. So if I hit Control X, it's going to say, do you want to save this? I'm going to say yes, for Y for yes, and then just hit enter and save it to the same location. So that's it. You've got Virtualmin installed on your server and you're ready to finish installing Aegir. To do that, you can just go through the Aegir install. We're right here. We didn't install the Aegir user yet. Just continue on through here. Or you can go to Mig5's video. And at about minute 8 is where he starts right where we left off. So there you go. So let me know if you have any questions via in YouTube comments or just in the comments on my blog. Thanks.